Good afternoon, everybody. It is Friday and about 2:30, and I just arrived at Cosby Knob Shelter. Did just about 13 miles today. Had rain started about 5 o'clock in the morning and didn't really let up until probably after 1:15, 1:30. So it seems like it stopped here for the moment, but didn't do a lot of filming today because all the views were pretty much just socked in, and was really trying to get to a shelter because I didn't want to have to set my tent up in the rain. So we've achieved that goal. This looks like a great shelter, very similar to the other ones here. I'll pan around here. We've got some bear cables down there. As we move around, we can see the shelter, very similar to the others. All the ones in the Smokies pretty much have fireplaces, and this shelter has a privy up the trail, and we're kind of cutting back and forth between North Carolina and Tennessee, and I've been told that pretty much all the shelters in North Carolina have a privy. None of the ones in Tennessee do, is what I'm told. So based off of that, I'd say we're in North Carolina right now. But moving on down here, we got a really nice pipe spring. You hear the water running. Really a blessing to have a pipe spring like this, just literally 10 yards from the shelter, so makes it really convenient to get your water for the next day and for cooking and all sorts of things. So definitely dropped a ton in elevation. I know we climbed back up to 6,300. I'll have to double check the elevation here. I'll do that and get back with you. Talk to you in a few. All right, I checked the elevation. Cosby Knob Shelter is 4723, so we descended quite a bit. Had a full shelter last night with probably 6 or 7 additional tents, a couple additional hammocks. So that was my kind of reason for being real deliberate with trying to get down here in a decent time. The shelters are filling up quick, and if the shelters are full, then you've got to find a tent spot. And with the chance of rain and wet conditions, I just was really trying to avoid that today. So if my math is correct, then I think we have roughly 9 or so miles tomorrow to get down to Davenport, which will officially complete our journey through the Smokies. So I'm already thrilled that we've dropped down to 4,700. We'll continue to drop pretty much all day tomorrow. I think we're going to finish up Davenport somewhere around 1,400. So it's still going to be a lot of downhill tomorrow. You get down to elevation, and obviously the temperatures kind of come up with that. So I'm just really thrilled because I know we're going to eventually we get up to Grayson Highlands, and we're going to be raising back up in some elevation, but to be able to get through the Smokies and really only have one day of seriously cold temperatures. Had probably 2 days or 1.5 days of kind of rain and that kind of thing. So it's really a blessing to be able to get through with the warm conditions that we've had. Not that it was completely comfortable, but overall it was a great hiking experience. And some people say that you either love or hate the Smokies. I loved them. I thought just the plants and the terrain changes all the time. I can only imagine when things are blooming out, but I mean, we saw spruce trees, and now we're back down into the mountain laurel and the rhododendrons everywhere. So and of course with spring coming on, things are going to start to pop, so excited about that. But appreciate you guys watching. I apologize I didn't have more trail video today, but you know, it just really was sloppy. Pretty much tramping through creeks all day long. My feet are just completely soaked, so anxious to get some warm socks on, get some food in my belly, and thankful to also have a not necessarily a warm place to sleep tonight, but a dry place to sleep, which is another blessing. So appreciate you guys hanging around and listen to me rant about my day. But you know, should have hopefully some more videos coming out soon. I'm not sure if we're gonna maybe stay at Standing Bear. That'll finish up our first official map on Far Out. It goes in sections, so Springer Mountain to Standing Bear is the first section, so it's kind of like, that's a cool thing. You know, we're sitting around 230 or so on our mileage right here. I haven't checked it specifically for the AT miles, so we're making good progress. And Smoky's obviously his first big test. Lots of elevation, lots of weather. So feel like we're tested, and if we get through these next 9 miles tomorrow, we've passed the test. So talk to you more soon. Bye-bye.